Today's session at conference with the Home Secretary was interesting, and I think many people had great expectations around what was going to come from it. The early comments around life meaning life for the murder of a police officer certainly pricked people's ears up. Unfortunately, I think it's left more questions than answers. Let's be honest, I think everyone in society expects if you murder somebody you get a life sentence. And does that mean that for a police officer that should be any different? Of course not. I think for me, I'd like to know if the Home Secretary talk about life as it is now or life meaning natural life. And for me, the biggest problem is that her comments around I'm going to engage in a consultative process with the judiciary on this means to me this is far from a signed off deal. I think the Chairman's speech was really punchy, and unfortunately the Home Secretary's speech that followed lacked substance, as did the answers to the questions that followed thereafter. It seemed to me the Home Secretary had been able to actually research the answers to the early questions, whereas the later questions, her answers were filled with far more than I would expect to see from a senior government minister. One thread that ran through the conference for me, and something I used yesterday and the Home Secretary used today, as did the Chairman, was trust. Trust is a valuable commodity. It's hard earned, it's easily lost, and police officers will expect that they can trust in those who make decisions about policing. I think the trust at the moment is very low in that the government will actually do the right thing by policing. It's time for action, not words. Plaudits and gratitude are great. Let's see some action, let's see something tangible that police officers can say, actually I understand now why the government value me.